Bro, I'm really about to get your pickle chin that boy.
All right, motherfuckers, it's Masked Up Marks, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. And boy, do we got a fucking doozy of a video today. We have a doozy of a video today. Today's video is titled, Chris Benoit Ruined Wrestling. He ruined it. Chris Benoit is the reason why wrestling fans in the wrestling business is how it is today. And there's no argument about it. There isn't. It doesn't matter if he had concussions or no concussions or a brain of a 600-year-old. A murder is a murder. And he killed his whole and fucking entire fucking family. And it's disgusting, and I don't approve of this shit. I don't give a fuck what you SJW motherfuckers say, or how you try to defend it, or talk about Wikipedia, or talk about it's a conspiracy. The conspiracy, where is it at? Because it was updated on Wikipedia? What's the fucking conspiracy? Chris Benoit killed his whole entire family. His whole family and his child. He killed his child. Now, this shit all could have been prevented. Like, I get it. He was hurt by the death of Eddie. He was hurt. That was his best friend. That was his friend, like his brother. But that does not make an excuse to continue to let mental health issues just go away, just go untreated. Instead of Chris Benoit writing in a fucking journal to Eddie Guerrero about how he fucking missed him, he should have went and seen a psychiatrist and got on some psych medication. Instead of writing fucking letters to Eddie Guerrero like he was his boyfriend, which I get it, that was his friend, whatever. But instead of writing fucking letters and shit, he should have got mental help. Because us humans know when we're not right in the head or when we're not doing good in the head. So instead of us doing something that's fucking drastic and stupid, like killing our whole entire goddamn fucking family, or like how you see some of these fucking retards who don't know how to fucking fight, shoot up schools, and kill innocent fucking people because of bullying. I know bullying is fucking real. I get it. But if you getting bullied, tell somebody so you can figure that shit out, so they can figure that shit out. If you getting beat up or bullied or treated badly in school, tell somebody. Tell a parent. Tell your family. Tell somebody. Don't take your life. Don't take someone else's life, because you get one fucking life to live. One. And I know this is about Chris fucking Benoit, and it's also fuck Chris Benoit, of course. But, like, this is just the state of the world. People shoot up schools. People shoot up people. These SJW fucking AEW nerds threaten to kill people's families. And it's just fucking disgusting. If you need help, ask somebody for help. If you feel like your mind is not right, do not take your life. Go get some help. Don't harm someone else or yourself. Go get some help. And mental health awareness is important, humans. So if you are aware that you have mental problems or you're dealing with mental issues, do not be afraid to get fucking help. Because who gives a fuck what somebody thinks about you? It's about what you think about you. So getting that shit back together, getting your head back together is pivotal. But back to Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit is a bitch. He killed his whole and fucking entire family. And there is no excuse for him because he chose not to get no fucking help. Even though, and let's talk about the wrestling aspect of Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit was not the greatest fucking wrestler alive, bro. Just because he could do technical work rate. He couldn't fucking talk. He had zero charisma. He was a cruiserweight. Forever a jobber. He's the reason why you see these fucking punk motherfuckers like these Johnny fucking Garganos and these Kenny Omegas and these guys with these egos that think they're fucking heavyweights, superstars. You're a jobber. Chris Benoit should have stayed enhancement talent. I don't give a fuck how many Hurricane Ranas he could do. That shit don't matter. He couldn't talk. He didn't have a character. What was his character? A crippler? Well, that doesn't sit too well because look what he did. I mean, there's mentions of Chris Benoit researching how to bring somebody back to life. There's information about Chris Benoit putting his kid in a crippler crossface. We don't know if that's true. Putting his wife in a crippler crossface. We don't know if that's true. Chris Benoit should have got some fucking help. And so should anybody who was dealing with mental illness. Go get some fucking help. Who gives a fuck if somebody judges you? This is your life. Don't ruin your life and someone else's life. Go get some help. Don't be afraid to do it. But to me, the whole Chris Benoit thing, Chris Benoit, like people say, well, I still think you should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Is Big Daddy V in the Hall of Fame? He might be. I don't know. Is he? I can't remember. Is he in the Hall of Fame? He might be. I don't know. I can't remember. But why does Chris Benoit deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Because he had that one WrestleMania moment when he shouldn't have been the champion. And he had one of the worst heavyweight championship runs in all of wrestling. In WWE and in WCW. Chris Benoit is one of those wrestlers who should be an intercontinental champion. Like Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. He should be a light heavyweight champion, a United States champion. That is the ceiling for him. Now, when you look at the wrestling business, you can't do nothing in wrestling. Also, plus fucking toxic ass Twitter cancel culture as well. To add on top of that, thanks to the SJWs. You can't do shit in fucking wrestling now. Everything is PG. Chris Benoit is the reason why wrestling is fucking PG. It ain't because of kids liking wrestling. Because kids like wrestling in the 90s. Did WWE give a fuck about that? Did they stop telling you to suck it and putting bitches' titties on TV? No. Shit, a lot of us motherfuckers who was born in the 90s, that was y'all first exposure to hoes. Was on wrestling. You think WWE gave a fuck about that shit? No. Now everything is just so PC and it's just so childlike because Chris Benoit decided from the time period of June 22nd through June 24th to kill his whole entire family. Chris Benoit is the reason why wrestling fucking sucks. On top of the fact that the SJWs and the AEW fans are around. But it's mainly Chris Benoit's fault because he made wrestling trash. He made it trash. He was a trash champion. He couldn't talk. He couldn't cut a promo. So you telling me you can't cut a promo? You have no charisma. You are a terrible heavyweight champion and you kill your whole entire family? You deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? For what? Only Hall of Fame that motherfucker deserved to be in is the fucking WWE Jobber Hall of Fame. Godfather deserved to be in the Hall of Fame over him because he had some hoes. And he had a character. Huh, imagine that. Wow, a character. In wrestling, a character. I still don't know what the fuck Al Snow's character is, so I can't make a comparison with Al Snow. I mean, Val Venus was a freaky deaky motherfucker. He was fucking hoes. So that's his character. He might have been able to be in the Hall of Fame. He was the Intercontinental Champion. He was a porn star. That was his character, the porn star of wrestling. What was Chris Benoit's character? A crippler? A headbutter? A toothless motherfucker? Like, what was his character? I know what Chris Benoit's character is. I know. Chris Benoit's character was a murderer. He murdered people. He murdered his fucking family. That's what his character was. He was a murderer. And I don't have any condolence for Chris Benoit at all. I have condolence for his son, Daniel, and his wife, Nancy. And that's it. That's it. I don't have no condolence for Chris Benoit. It's fuck Chris Benoit on my side. Because he is the reason why wrestling is trash. He is the reason why wrestling is PC. And he is the reason why wrestling fucking sucks. And you can't do shit. And you can't have any enjoyment. Because of him. He fucked it up so bad, Vince McMahon had to stop pretending that he was dead. Which was a character. Part of the show. Because Chris Benoit decided to make stupid fucking decisions and write stupid fucking notes to Eddie Guerrero instead of going to a fucking psychiatrist and getting mental help and getting put on some medication. Imagine that. Just imagine if, because they said he only had like a few more months to live anyways because his heart was going to explode. Just imagine if Chris Benoit doesn't kill his whole entire family. What happens to wrestling? Is it better? Probably not, because they probably still cocksuck Kenny Omega. But because of that situation is the main reason why WWE has to be so PG and the quality of their show is fucking trash. Just like AEW show is fucking trash. A lot of you motherfuckers say, oh, you love WWE, you love WWE. Bitch, I fucking hate WWE. I like some things that they do that's straight, like Roman, Mandy Rose, bitches and shit. But everything else is a fucking joke to me. That shit is trash. Big E is a goofball. Bobby Lashley was a badass. Brock Lesnar, badass. Braun Breaker, badass. Mustafa Ali, a fucking nerd. A jobber. Chris Benoit is the reason why motherfuckers like Mustafa Ali think they deserve to be superstars and they can't cut a promo. They have no charisma and no character. What is Mustafa Ali's character? A crybaby? They should just have him walk around with a diaper on and a pacifier in his mouth. He cries so fucking much. But at the end of the day, Chris Benoit ruined wrestling. And because of him, we are stuck watching Kenny Omega matches and stuck listening to Mustafa Ali, Mujaber Ali, seeing guys like, what's another? Johnny Gargano think that they fucking superstars or they, whatever. They have zero charisma, zero character, nothing. It's Chris Benoit's fault. It ain't just Dean Malenko's fault, because Dean Malenko, he contributes in some of that, because that motherfucker has no charisma. Jerry Lynn, he's another one, has no charisma. Work rate. That's it. Work rate. Wrestle. I can't talk. It's Jerry Lynn. Like, you remember when he used to do that goofy ass shit? But like, yeah, I'm telling you. People like that. Chris Benoit, especially Chris Benoit, People like that ruin fucking wrestling. And that's the reason why it is so motherfucking PC and PG and you can't do shit. And AEW is still fucking goofball wrestling because they got a bunch of wrestlers who wrestle like fucking Chris Benoit. At the end of the day, Chris Benoit ruined fucking wrestling. Fuck Chris Benoit. RIP to his wife Nancy. RIP to his son Daniel. This has been Master Marks. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm out this bitch. Fuck Chris Benoit.